I think one of the things that surprised me when I started working in this position was the correlation between like legal studies and public policy and government and and
Yeah.
insurance and
Yep.
how intertwined those all are. So if you have an interest in maybe history or thinking about going to law school, what a good fit the certificate would be for you.
I'm really glad you brought that up. Health is another area. So, you might come in thinking I want to go into nursing and then find out maybe I don't want to do nursing. Well, that's still a valuable skill to have in the insurance, health insurance and other areas like that, and workers' comp. You talked about the legal, those who are kind of pre-law even. We've got a number of students, as you know, that are really sharp pre-law students. And, it's hard. Insurance is a contract, and being able to understand, am I really covered here? What if this happens and not that? Is that covered? There's lots of gray areas. So there's a need for great minds that think like that want to make sure that, legally and contractually. And, all the other areas too, it's even some of them that, like you said, history and, languages, and it's all applicable. What happens though is that if you go to an interview and all you have is that one channel into something like an insurance industry, it's going to be a disadvantage. Whereas if you could take anything and put risk management with it, I guarantee you they're going to want to talk to you. Maybe not that one company, but there are enough out there that really do want to talk to you. And hey, if they don't want to talk to you, that's not a problem. We'll help you get set up with some others.
For sure. And I would be doing our program a disservice if, as the academic advisor for the certificate, I didn't do this little plug here. We just changed the requirements this past summer and made it much more accessible. So it's just about less than a semester's worth of classes to get the certificate in risk management and insurance. So if you're coming in with any college credits from high school and have some extra time, really think about pursuing that certificate in risk management.
I think you're doing them a favor, because I think it's surprisingly convenient. Let's put it that way. That it's not like, oh, I'd have to start all over. It's not really that way. And we can get you up to speed. And with the Vaughn Institute and the real world experiences, you can catch up rather quickly. So I'd encourage you to at least check it out. We have capacity for more students. We have great faculty, great adjuncts, and we're just going to keep leaning into what's new, what's innovative, and keep the courses fresh, keep the real-world experiences coming.
Sounds great. And with that, we will wrap up this first season of the RiskBiz. Thank you so much, Jim, for being here and collaborating today and always.
Camille, thank you for being the hostess with the mostest, and we had a lot of fun here. So more to come here in the future episodes.
Sounds great. Join us next time on the RiskBiz.
See you.